Okay, let's get into former FBI agent Jonathan Gilliam's Paper Tiger Thesis on conflict. His core idea that a lot of our enemies are what he calls paper tigers. So what's he mean by that? We're going to look at domestic unrest, his proposed response, global adversaries, and that central paper tiger idea. First up, domestic unrest. Gilliam says what happened in Minnesota wasn't just a protest, it was an insurrection. He makes a really sharp distinction here. Protest is one thing, but this, he says, crossed into insurrection. And check out his profile of the agitators, organized, funded, and part of a so-called Red-Green Alliance. So, if it's an insurrection, what's the response? Well, Gilliam's got a pretty bold tactical plan. It's a three-step move. Block everyone in, arrest them all, and process them right there on the spot. Okay, so how does this idea of overwhelming force work when you're talking about other countries? Right, let's look at global adversaries. He points to places like Venezuela and Iran, applying that same logic. On Venezuela, he says the U.S. operation was good, but it should have gone even further to help the people. And Iran, he thinks targeted U.S. strikes would actually cripple the regime and help the people there. And all of this, it leads right back to his core idea, the Paper Tiger Thesis. So what's a paper tiger? Basically, an enemy that looks tough but can't actually back it up. And for him, the rioters, the Venezuelan regime, and the Iranian regime, they're all paper tigers. He says it's like a brick wall with no mortar. You just give it one good kick and it all comes down. Okay, so this all feeds into a specific idea about what leadership should look like right now. He sees President Trump as a leader who just gets when and where to apply force for maximum effect. And for him, this all connects back to faith, a belief that there's an unseen plan at work here. So Gilliam's whole analysis leaves us with a pretty big question. Where is the line between being decisive and going too far?